Hi, my name is Jane Couch, and I'm an administrative assistant for Lyrica Baroque and NOLA Chamber Fest. Winfred and I are looking forward to sharing some tips with you that will be helpful for you and your group as you prepare for NOLA Chamber Fest 2021.
My name is Winfred Felton, and I'm the newly appointed social media intern for Lyrica Baroque and NOLA Chamber Fest. I am thrilled to be sharing resources with you, as well as helping you through the general application process. Finding a space is one of the most crucial aspects to ensure you will have a good recording. There are several factors one should consider when deciding on a space to record in. However, the overall goal is to find a space that accurately reflects how you and your group sound. Appropriate spaces can range from classrooms and lecture halls to churches and concert halls. In general, the bigger your group, the bigger the space you will need. These spaces usually need to be reserved, and it is best to contact whoever owns the space in order to arrange this. It is important to note that these spaces may cost money. If reserving your space is financially troubling, most schools will let you use classrooms after hours, free of charge. When reserving this space, it is also best to reserve it for multiple recording and rehearsal sessions. This is because you usually do not want your first time into space to be when you are recording, as you are not as acclimated to the space as you could be. When you achieve your desired space, it is now time to prepare to record. While it may seem like there are a lot of variables to account for when making a recording, a lot of them can be figured out through simple tests. The first thing I would recommend doing when arriving is turning your recording device on for a few seconds, turning it off, and then listening to a playback. This will give you an idea of the background noises present in your rehearsal space. Air conditioners and various electronic devices are notorious for causing unwanted noise in your recordings. If you are unable to silence these background noises, it is important to make sure that your overall ensemble level of noise covers this background noise as much as possible. After determining background noise, I would then suggest recording a take of your desired piece. Make note of what sounds good and what could be improved. If you are using a mic, try adjusting gain or the position of the mic if something sounds too loud or too soft. If you're using a cell phone, mic sensitivity can be adjusted as well as the positioning of the phone. While not necessary, external microphones can be great tools for recording. While a cell phone is an excellent tool for recording, the built-in microphones do have their limits. External microphones provide a more dedicated way of interpreting sound and can really enhance your overall recording. Another great thing about external microphones is that they are easily accessible. There are decent quality USB microphones that are priced starting around $40. If you are unable to purchase an external microphone, the first thing I would do is check with nearby schools and libraries. These institutions will usually have some kind of recording equipment available, and you should be able to check out and borrow these free of charge. If these institutions do not have microphones for you to use, try getting in touch with a private teacher or a trusted professional for more options. While it can be hard to ask, remember that your community is there to help you and will usually be glad to lend you a hand.
One of the first steps to making a successful audio recording from your phone is to check your spatial awareness, meaning no one particular group member is too close to the mic. Before you begin, record a few sections from your pieces to ensure that no one particular instrument is coming through more than the others. You don't want to have a successful take and then realize during playback that half the group can't be heard. Make sure that where you set your phone is stable as well. You want to make sure your phone won't fall during a take. Some options to keep your phone stable might be a pop socket for the back or a phone stand. During the sound check, make sure you test dynamic levels as well. Practice your loudest and your softest sections to ensure you don't blow out the mic and/or can be heard during pianissimo moments. Then adjust group levels from there. Finally, make sure your notifications are off by turning on airplane mode or do not disturb. Receiving a phone call or a text during a take can sometimes stop recordings, or at least leave the notification sound in the recording. Following these steps can help you have a successful recording session and save group time and energy overall. Congrats! You recorded a successful take everyone is proud of. Now, the next step is to upload your recording. If you're having trouble uploading, here are some things you can check. First, check to see if your internet connection is stable. If you are experiencing trouble connecting, you can try to disconnect and reconnect to your Wi-Fi. If you're connecting to your own router or have access to the one you are connected to, you may be able to restart it and reconnect. If the problem persists, it may be a good idea to try from a different location. Most local libraries have public Wi-Fi. Even though they might be closed due to COVID-19, the Wi-Fi can still be accessed from outside the building. A few other options may be to ask another member of the group to upload, or, if you're a student, to check the Wi-Fi connection at your school. If you have tried these things and are still having difficulties, please reach out to us and we can troubleshoot with you.